Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, My Hero Academia episode 2 of the third season. So yeah, last time it was a filler episode. I guess it was a filler episode because it didn't feel like it advanced anything. It just gave us information about the last two seasons so you can kind of remember if you forgot, or if you're new to the show, you will understand what is going on in the current season. So yeah, I really don't have much to say in this presentation for the second episode. I'm just so eager to see what is the deal in this new season, and well, hopefully with the camp. Yeah, I cannot wait. So yeah, let's cut this and watch the episode, shall we? お God. So they don't know who is the real leader. They believe it's Shigaraki. This is more terrifying, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, that smile again. Yes. Oh. Ah. Yes. Oh, this is so precious to me. What the hell? It's just God. The hell is wrong with this guy? Oh, thank you. No, he's just an idiot. Okay, not all of them are assholes. I think only one asshole is there. Are you serious? God damn it, Mineta. Yes, thank you. yeah. Tanya is just Tanya. They don't care. yeah, those are teenagers. What the hell? His nose. Oh, those are the girls for the opening. Okay, got it. Okay, this is too funny. What? Of course, the fanboy in Midoriya is a work. Oh! Yes. He doesn't look happy, but anyway. Holy! Oh! More training! Are you serious? Okay, it's early? What? Yes! Training! Oh! Mineta! Holy! Yes, what is that? What are your works? Oh! Holy! Okay, that is terrifying. I think it no longer needs to be. No, he's not going to hear you. Those are not real animals. Oh. Provisional license. Yeah, the villains are very active at this moment. Yes! One for all! Yes! Now the true power commands! These three make an awesome team! Yes! Oh! Oh! Don't use all in one go! Yes, exactly! That's the reason you need to be careful! Oh, neat! Yes! They don't need to restrain themselves! Oh, that's a trap. Yes, I knew it. They're clever. Oh, yes! Yes! She's awesome. Oh! Okay, I love this interaction between all of them. Yes! And the freaking OPs appear. Yes! So I assume the pros are Earth-related. Yes! What? What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is... Oh, that's why. A cousin, okay. Oh! You brought up a nephew! Oh. What is your problem, kid? Yes! You should bond with him, of course. Oh, god damn it, I now figured it out. Oh, yeah, of course. Come on, you should know his intentions by now. Okay, seriously, man? An accident, yeah. Yes, please stop. He doesn't hear anything. He's in this, I don't know, this erotic stupor? Oh, holy. Oh. Yes. Okay. The kid learned. Oh. Yes, he is the worst. Holy. That's a lot of fun service. Oh. Oh, yeah. Mm. Oh boy. Oh man. Yes, but for a kid, it doesn't understand. Yeah. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, it's understandable the way he feels. Oh boy. Oh man, this anime always does this. Oh. Again, okay. Oh, this is something that will benefit Midori a lot. What? Yes! Yes! 700.2 meters, okay. What the hell? Holy! Go to he changed. I don't think that's how. Oh boy, I think this is part of the test. 709. Oh, but not as much as he wanted, of course. Yes, that is true. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh. Oh, you hate when the show does this. It's just getting good and got it. Anyway, yeah, great episode. Ups and downs, and I mean emotional ups and downs. But yeah, great episode. I'm gonna watch it again, as always, and well, see you in a bit. And of course, an extra scene, as always. Oh yes, Himiko's voice. What the hell? Oh. Yes, it's Davies. Yes. Oh man, this is terrifying. But yeah, let's stop it right there because it's the preview and I don't want to be spoiled. Yeah, that was the extra scene. Now the villains are going to move. Okay, yeah, as always, I'm gonna watch the second time and see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the episode. Hell, even so, I watched it a third time. So yeah, I'm kind of have enough time for me to notice small details. Yeah, let's just start with something. Let's just start from the beginning of the episode, in which I noticed something. Yes, there is a reunion of evil guys. My guess is the broker. The last time we saw him, if I remember correctly, was in the last episode of the second season. So yes, we saw him, and he brought only two guys. Himiko and Dabi. And yes, I remember the name Dabi quite easily. It's one of the easiest names. in the freaking show. So yes, I'm thankful for that. Anyway, yes, we saw these guys, but we didn't saw these guys. We saw only the broker. Uh, but what caught my attention was something he said. The boss, the master in this case, all for one, was the one who located the children. I don't know how the hell he did that, but anyway. Um, but everybody else, except of course Shigaraki, the portal guy, and of course all for one, believe that Shigaraki is the master behind the League of Villains. Uh, Everybody believes that he's just the mastermind. They don't know who is the real head of this organization. Yes, that is something fascinates me because this guy is a villain that likes to control everything from behind the scenes. He doesn't need the spotlight, he just needs control. So yeah, my guess is nobody knew, even when he was in power, I don't know, like 20, 40 years, I don't know how long, uh, nobody knew exactly who he was. That is again my pure guess and my pure assumption. Uh, but yeah, this is something fascinating that I found in the first 5 minutes of the show. Then, of course, we go ahead at the start of the camp. We notice that they're going to alongside with Class 1B. Or at least I thought they were going alongside with Class 1B. Monoma, again, being a complete dick to everybody. It was controlled fairly quickly, and we saw a little bit of interaction between Class 1A and Class 1B. Not as much as I would love to, because yes, I kind of want to know a lot more characters that are just there, that I know they exist, but they are not shown that much of them. I saw a little bit of the signs there. Some of them are pretty neat, but I'm still in complete darkness in regards of their queries, except for like 4 of them. So yeah, I would love to see more of Class 1B. Hopefully in the future, the show will deliver such thing. Anyway, yeah, they're on the bus. Of course, everybody is chatting among themselves. The seats are among friends, I guess. It's a Todoroki that he's seated with Aoyama, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see much of a friendship between those two, but sure. What surprised me is that Bakugo is not sitting with Kirishima, because yes, Kirishima is his bro, his best friend. Somebody else can withstand Bakugo. That is something surprising, and he's not one of the friends of him. Anyway, yeah, it's irrelevant what happened in the bus, to be honest. Except that one word or one few words that Aizawa said, that this is one of the few times they're going to be able to chat and be teenagers. Boy, that means something big is going to happen later on. At least they plan to do something big for them. Yeah, they arrive to a, let's be honest, not a complete, well-equipped stop, more for in case your car is broken and you need to repair it on the road. And a car there that beginning was completely irrelevant, but then we discovered the intention of this emergency stop. Of course, it's for them because they are not going to arrive in the bus. They are going to arrive by foot. Which is a long distance, a long ass distance from the point in which they are to the point they need to reach. Sorry, and of course they need to be there in a very short amount of time. They calculate 3 hours was enough. It wasn't. They were trying to get back in the bus, but of course they were pushed away by the wild pussycats. According to the words of Midoriya, they should be 4 of them. I don't think the kid is count as one. So yeah, I think I remember in the opening there were like four members, or 4 people who have these cat-like characteristics, but we only saw 2. Which one of their powers is the earth. My guess kind of a nerd bending ability. The other one, I don't know if she shares the same power or is different. Anyway, So yeah, one of them is very, very, I don't know how to say it, very, it's a touchy feeling. Their age is a touchy feeling because according to her, she's 18 and hot, which means she's probably past 30, if I'm not mistaken. Because yeah, the only woman who speak like that, from what I have seen, is the ones who are about 30. I mean, my reference are my cousins, my mother, and some other people, because yeah, they are desperate in that moment. So yeah, that is again irrelevant. And we saw a little bit of action. We saw what I thought it was Beast. It's a, yeah, a quirk world and Beast that didn't feel strange at all to me. And of course, Mineta, who had to go to the bathroom after he saw said Beast, no longer need that. So yeah, they discover they are not exactly natural occurring beasts. They are made of clay and wood and earth. Yeah, they are a creation from one of the pussycats. It feels weird to call them like that, but anyway. The first one to react were, of course, the four who which have more experience than the rest. Todoroki, Bakugo, Ida, and of course Deku. Those four react quickly and they attack the first beast and they defeated the beast among those four. The rest need to catch on to these guys and they of course start to strategize, especially the strategy coming from Momo. They say, okay, we need to find the quickest route and we need to be alert because I doubt there is just one beast. And of course, it wasn't. We saw Bakugo noticing another one of them. Yes, all of these leads to an amazing show-off of powers. From the guy who eats sugar that really became very, very muscular, and of course Kirishima hardening himself, Uraraka making float, cooperating with Tsuyu-chan, we just throw away the freaking monster. Invisible Girl, Hagakure, with Mina, the Acid Girl, and of course Momo with the freaking cannon. I love that portion. I mean, seriously, that is showing off Momo's power, which is one of my favorite characters in the show. I really want to see more of her. Of course, we have the animals attacking. I don't remember the name of this guy. And of course, Todoroki and Bakugo fighting between each other because they believe, or at least Bakugo believes, that Todoroki is in the way, and Ida and Deku cooperating between them. So yeah, I love this show of powers. I really do, because it's been such a long time that we saw every single one of their powers, every single one doing something productive, doing something great as heroes, or at least heroes in training. But of course, we also noticed the words that Aizawa said. We're getting ready for something bigger, and this, my guess, is returning to the reunion they have before the exams, before the final exams. They need to make strong heroes because they say this usually happens at the end of the second year or at the beginning of the second year. I don't recall exactly. But of course, they are moving forward faster because they need to. The activity of the villains have increased, and they need better heroes, stronger heroes, because they can no longer depend only on All Might. Because he won't last that long, and they know he won't last that long for them to wait patiently until, of course, these kids are ready. Yeah, what something else that caught my attention is the provisional license to use their powers. My guess is, well, they are going to get it. The school is going to give them a license, but they need to prove themselves. Perhaps this is part of the test. It's okay, you pass this test we have on the camp, you're going to get your professional license. Again, that is my guess, and which of course they will allow to use their quirks on public. Because yes, my guess is that you cannot use your quirks so freely only in emergencies if you don't have a license. So that is something actually fascinating because they are moving forward faster than the programs said they should be. Of course, we saw this battle, and it ends not at noon. No, it ends at like 5 or 5:30. A lot more time for them to reach this camp. Poor fellas, they look so beat up when they reach the camp. It was unbelievable. But again, among them, most of them were just tired and in the ground, holding each other because, yes, it was impossible for them to just withstand. But we saw four of them. Again, Ida, Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku. Those guys are more used of these, are used of training harder, on making an extra effort, and they don't look as beat as the rest. Of course, they look tired, they look terrible, but not as terrible as the rest of Class 1A. And of course, this was noticed by one of the Pussycats, the one who has control over Earth, and she called dibs in 3 years. So, she's really desperate for a boyfriend or a husband, I don't know. Which is quite sad, because yeah, she's pretty cute, she's pretty beautiful, if I said so myself. But yeah, I don't understand what is wrong with this world. Anyway, yeah, this is something that is fascinated because again, the show is pushing the idea that, well, not only those three, but now we include Ida as one of the four more powerful people in this class. I kind of like the idea, and I kind of feel, I don't know, awed by said idea. Because, yeah, I like Midoriya, I like Todoroki, I like Ida, and in certain regard, I like Bakugo. I think less than the other three, but I like Bakugo in the end. But I want the show to develop more characters, to be more spread out. But perhaps it's a good thing that it's focusing on these four, because if we spread out, it's going to be a long series, and it's going to lose some steam in the road. So yeah, perhaps a good thing. But I still would like to see more of the other guys to show off, to shine. But yeah. Going back, they eat and they are happy. Oh, before that, how could I forgot the freaking kid? Another easy name, Kota. The way Midoriya tried to be nice to this guy, because yes, this guy was done from the beginning. From the first moment we saw him on the screen, he was done for. He hated this class, and then later on I learned he hates heroes for his own reasons, but he hates these guys. And when Midoriya tried to be nice to him, he just punched him in the nose. Oh, that was so painful. Hell, even just seeing that is painful. But of course, Bakugo just loves the kid. They call it, oh, precious brat. And of course, because he's just like Bakugo. Okay, that scene really bring tears of joy to me, because it was so funny. So yeah, we saw the food, and we saw that they will take a bath. This is a perfect opportunity for Mineta to be respectful to women. Of course, he misses that chance, because he just is in a lost, I don't know how to call it, lost trance, in a stupor. Because everybody else was just saying, oh yeah, relaxing. And then Mineta starts talking, oh, the girls are on the other side of this wall. And of course, some of them get blushes because, yes, they are teenagers. But they have more self-restraint than Mineta. Hell, one funny thing I found out, the way that the guy who eats sugar because he is quirk, he was just standing up and suddenly he just goes down. Yes, I love that implication of that scene. It's hilarious when you think about it. But of course, Ida is trying to stop Mineta. Mineta doesn't care. He just blocks everything. He's focused on climbing that wall and seeing the girls naked. That is his only goal in that moment. And yes, it's if he focused that much in being a hero, good lord, not even Deku or Bakugo or Todoroki or Ida will have a chance against Mineta. But fortunately, Kota is at the top and just push him to the other side. Hits Ida in the face completely naked, so poor Ida in that regard. But unfortunately, Kota sees one of the biggest fan service scenes I have ever seen. I don't know if in the entire history of watching anime, I don't think so. But in a shonen that is not supposed to be like this, like full of fan service, this is one of the biggest I have seen, seriously. Don't get me wrong. I love that scene. Yeah, I know I sound like a pervert, but I really like that scene, to be honest. But yeah, I was not expecting something that graphic, let's say. And of course, the poor kid falls down because he just fainted. Because, well, obviously, he's still a kid, but yeah, my guess is in right in the middle between teenager and kid. They could rescue him, and then is when the show makes a turn to a sad place. Because, yeah, I have said it a lot of times before. This show has the ability of changing the tone. You can be laughing in a moment and then really crying or being sad in another one. And this is a sad moment because now we figured out why this kid hates heroes, because they represent everything wrong that is with society, or at least that's how I interpret said thing. His parents were heroes and they die fulfilling their duty in a very gory way from what I saw in the flashback. But of course, I don't think it will be so traumatizing for him if we just leave it like that, because I don't think he was a witness of said death. But since everybody was saying, oh, your parents were great heroes, they were great heroes, it was an honorable death, and all that jazz, that is my guess at what makes hate hero, because they didn't care about the lives of the parents. Because my guess is other heroes were those who were given these praises. And of course, that is the last thing you want to hear as a kid, because in his mind, they don't care about the parents or their lives. They just care about the honor of being a hero, of the self-sacrifice of being a hero, which is not important for a kid. The important part for a kid is to have his parents. So yes, he hates heroes for that reason. And yes, I kind of understand what is the deal here. Once you see the reason, once you hear what is the deal exactly with this kid, you understand his attitude, you understand why he doesn't like the class 1A, because they represent exactly what he doesn't like. They represent the people who will be sacrificing themselves, abandoning everybody close to them in pursuit of a goal that is not worthy in the eyes of this kid. So yes, I understand perfectly this kid and his hatred. Yes, and then of course we begin the training early in the morning, and we notice that the quirks of these guys haven't improved that much. I think it was especially hard for Bakugo because he believed himself the best, and he believes that he is advancing very, very, very fast towards his goal, towards being the #1 hero. But once he see that his quirk hasn't improved that much, it was like what, 6 meters stronger or farther. The ball was 6 meters farther. It isn't that much for 3 months of training and for 3 months of very spectacular circumstances and special circumstances, especially life-defying circumstances. So yes, he doesn't understand, and that is the purpose of this training camp, to train their quirks, to improve their quirks, which is something great. Yes, we have seen improvement on quirks, especially from Todoroki, because now he destroyed the shackles that hold him back while using his fire, thanks to Midoriya, and Midoriya's improvement, because now he can control the One for All better, he can use it more fully. And yes, one is thanks to traumatic circumstances, and the other one is because, yeah, he started like a zero. And as All Might said, if you start from 0, you're going to advance a lot faster than if you start in level 50 or if you are in level 50. So yes, those improve, but for different circumstances, and yeah, it's understandable, both improvements.
Yes, so we're going to see training, quirk training. I don't know how the hell does that work, because you need to train in different circumstances, because not every single quirk is the same or even similar, especially in this class. But I'm really fascinated by that. And yes, the extra scene, which is something that caught strongly my attention. The villains are moving, and they are planning to do something. And of course, Shigaraki is acting more like the boss now, like the one who is in charge. So yes, what are they going to plan? What are they going to do? My guess is attacking the camp and trying to kill everybody, which hopefully is not going to happen, because I really like all of these characters. Hell, even Mineta, who is the most dislikable character of them all, I don't wish him any, well, harm, but at least not permanent harm. So yes, I want to see what the hell are the villains planning, but unfortunately I have to wait for tomorrow, because yes, it's a little bit late. That's why my voice is not as loud as usually. But yeah, hopefully we're going to get answers tomorrow, but that will have to wait. And yes, a good episode, a more entertaining episode, and it gave us a lot more information than before. We're having a lot more what the real show is, and not a filler episode. Again, this show does fillers in a good way. Hopefully there are going to be much of them, just like the last season, one, perhaps two, it will be fine, but hopefully not more than that. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this reaction and commentary, and the only thing I have to say is thank you guys for your likes, for your views, for your comments, and for your subscriptions. And if you want to be a subscriber, please click on the button of subscriptions and on the bell so you can get notifications. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. So yeah, nothing else to say than thank you guys, and see you on the next one. Bye.